The debate over Israel's contentious judicial reforms has now reached the country's top court. And with this, the protesters are also back on the streets. Massive crowds continue to converge for protest marches. Before the hearing, protesters also occupied the area around the country's Supreme Court. Many are camping outside the courthouse itself. Chants, sloganeering and agitation continued outside the court's premises on Tuesday, as the court heard petitions against first part of judicial reforms for over 13 hours. The historic hearing over an amendment to the reasonableness clause saw all 15 Supreme Court judges sitting together for the first time. Democracy does not die with a few major blows, but rather with many small steps, Israeli Supreme Court Judge Isaac Amit said during the hearing. The court eventually decided to give the lawyers in court 21 days to add to their argument. The court was filled to capacity with a mix of lawyers and politicians, including the German ambassador to Israel, and was live-streamed. Now, kicking off the government's defense of its legislation was attorney Witzak Bart. He argued that determining whether a bill was unreasonable, or what is known as the reasonableness clause, is too vague and liable for abuse. The Israeli government did away with the clause restricting courts' ability to overturn some government decisions by deeming them unreasonable. Although other tools for voiding executive decisions remain in place, opponents say the amendment removes a vital democratic oversight mechanism. A final verdict, however, is not expected for weeks or even months. The government on its part says through the reforms it aims to stop political overreach by unelected judges. The tussle over the contentious reforms has been raging for months together now. Critics say the judicial reforms proposed by the right-wing coalition in Israel is the first step towards dictatorship. The crisis has split Israeli society, prompting months of mass demonstrations. The United States and other Western allies have also voiced concern about the detrimental impact of the judicial changes on Israel's democracy.